Welcome to Truth Be Known. I'm so glad that you have joined us today. This is going to be an exciting day for me because I have a new book. This book is on Amazon. It will be tomorrow on Wednesday, the 11th. It will go out to you so you can go purchase it. This podcast may come out later than the book does, and it probably will, but I don't have any links right now where you can go and buy the book. It's only $7, so it's very inexpensive. I am not out for the money. I'm out for the changing of the hearts. That's what I'm out for. You can look at Amazon. What it's called is Single and Complete in Him. And it's by Rhonda Greep, and that's me. And it's pretty simple, but we're going to talk about it today. This book is to let single women know that they aren't just a group of people, because sometimes they feel like I'm single, I'm third wheel, I'm left out of this, I'm left out of that. They are not. Each woman is beautiful, unique, and a delicate creation of God's. And He loves you very much. You aren't just a group, you are a person. Yes, marriage may be in your future and wanting to start a family. But God has a divine purpose for your life. You were created for Him, and this is the perfect time to find out what that purpose is. This book will show you how to get rid of negative thinking and to learn to speak the right thoughts about yourself so that God can use you and His divine purpose will spring forth from you. I trust this book will enlighten you, tickle your funny bone, and open your eyes to many things that are happening in the world. I want you to know that this book I was supposed to write years and years ago, but I have not. I was disobedient, I guess, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I still don't. But I wrote this book, and it took me many years to write. This is about my own experience and my own singleness. But I want to tell you right now, if you are single, it doesn't matter if you find a mate, because God can use you. You don't need a mate for God to use the both of you. God designed you for you. God loves you, and so I want you to remember that. And then, looking at this book, it's called Single and Complete in Him. And we have a beautiful cover with our beautiful model on there. Lee Steffes is our model. The cover design was with Canva. I used that. And I also used her photography by Lee Photography. She did her own photography. This was a very low-funded book. Remember, I didn't want to write it, but God told me to. So I wrote the book, and I didn't know anything about writing a book. And so I did not spend the money that I needed to or wanted to do this book for me. But I did find a company called Instant Designing, and they helped me design the book, the things that I didn't know how to do, like put page numbers in or put in the headings and things like that. And they did an excellent job. Yes, there's one spot that I'm very, actually I did not know about this one spot until now that I just looked over my book, because oh my gosh, by the time you get done with your book, you're like, just take it away from me. I took pages that I would print out and just threw them all over the floor because I was so disgusted and frustrated. It is not an easy task to write a book, and I did not have any help except, thank you, Angie Dewey, because she lent me out everything that she knew, and I would email her and tell her how I felt, and she'd email me back and tell me exactly where to go and what to do, and She was amazing. She did write her own books, and she has a series of books. If you'd like to go check them out, her name is Angie Dewey. I don't have the books in front of me, or I'll tell you what they are. But she did help me out, and I appreciate her very, very much. But Instant Designing was my go-to. They helped me out a huge bunch, and they didn't cost much at all. And I've only seen one mistake in the book, and I'm not going to tell you where it's at because you can probably find it yourself. But I really appreciate them and all the hard work that they did, because I was pretty finicky, and they probably thought, what in the world has gotten into this woman? Because I knew what I wanted. I knew how I wanted it. I just didn't know how to do it myself. And so they came in, and a woman talking to a man is total difference. But anyways, I truly appreciate them. Now let's review this book, Single and Complete in Him. I was pretty young when I got married first time. It was right after high school. And actually, I graduated a year early, so it was not even out of high school. I was probably, I was going to work a year, and then I was going to go to college. Yeah, right. Go to college. The table of contents talks about, yes, I did end up getting married the first time, and I had my children, and they're beautiful, and I love them, and, for 10 years, I was married to this man, and this book talks about the marriage, mainly the children, what you need to do if you're going through a divorce, the real name that is really yours, forgiving. We need to forgive people. This book talks about cutting off the split ends, cut off the things that you don't want in your life. Get in shape. It's not talking about, your body needs to get in shape. Yeah, of course we need to be in shape, but mentally we need to be in shape. We need to lose the baggage. We need to get on with life. Let it be. Let the past be. Let the past be. But get on with your life. In chapter 10, I've talked about my own personal story and what happened to me and how I succeeded in life and how I'm succeeding today. And chapter 11 talks about waiting for your prince. Some of us are so apt to not, to be married. And so we just marry anybody. We don't really take into account the person God has for us, because God has somebody exactly, specifically for you. And so if we leave God to the side, we'll just marry anyone. We'll just have a, basic life, do our own basic things. But we need to seek after God and seek what He wants for our lives. And I do believe this book, this is what I prayed, that it helps somebody. It helped me to forgive and to forget some of the things. Yes, I did forget. I'm glad I did. I didn't want to remember those things. But this book has helped me, and I pray that it helps other people in many ways. And you can go to Amazon and look up either Rhonda Grape or look up Single and Complete in Him. Now, I would also like to invite you. This is Truth Be Known, but we also have a ministry called Complete in Him. And Complete in Him is a ministry that we post on Facebook and Instagram every day. We post pictures and we post, daily posts that you need to hear to be the person that you need to be. They're biblical posts. Most of my pictures are biblical pictures, and that's what I want, because I'm a biblical person. And our YouTube page also will display the videos and things that we post, because we post a lot of videos. There's a lot that's been going on in my life, and I've done a lot of videos, but I don't really post them on Truth Be Known. This is basically a podcast for people that need to know the truth. And the truth always lives here, and it lives with us because this is Truth Be Known, and that's what I do here. But on those other pages, on Completing Him, I always post about Jesus because that's the main thing. So, please come back and see what next month brings, because this is Truth Be Known, and this is where the truth will always be known.